What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and we're back with a Burnley career mode here on FIFA 18. This is episode 5, and we're getting into the episode, sorry. What a match against Liverpool. Another tough game away from home, traveling to Anfield, one of the biggest atmospheres in the Premier League. And firstly, when we get into this episode, I want a big shout out. I can't even remember which sub it was, but the sub who reminded me to change my camera, which we did in the last episode. In all my career modes, I use the broadcast camera. That's what I play and upload my videos on. But at the beginning of this series, I'd forgotten which camera I actually used on FIFA 17 and 16, and I selected tele broadcast by accident. And to be honest, I didn't even notice that I was on the wrong camera. But dude came in the comments, he reminded me, he said use broadcast cam. And now for me, this looks a lot better in terms of viewing. Like, I feel like this is definitely the closest camera to what you'd see in real life. That's why it's called broadcast. So, and obviously I like to keep it realistic. So this is the closest thing you're gonna get to the kind of camera you'd see in real life. So I feel like in terms of a viewer, that's better. Some people are enjoying it. Some people have told me not to change it, and some people are not enjoying it so much. All I can say, if you're not enjoying it, is my bad. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna change it back. But we do take the lead at Anfield, and as you can see from the lineup, first of all, we had Tarkowski back in the lineup from his injury, and secondly, we gave a start to Ashley Barnes. As you guys will know, we've been kind of struggling in terms of going forward in the striking position. I'm not happy with our striking options, really. Chris Wood was probably my first option. Haven't been too happy with how he's looking and feeling on the ball. Sam Vokes, nah. Jonathan Walters, he ain't getting a game. Yeah, so really, I kind of overlooked Ashley Barnes. You can see Liverpool equalising pretty much instantly, and it's the former Burnley boy, Danny Ings, putting it into the back of the net. Liverpool pretty much came straight up the other end and put the ball into the back of the net to equalise in this game at Anfield. But as I was saying, Ashley Barnes, I kind of overlooked him. So for this game, I thought I'd switch things up, put him in there, and he got in behind the defence, and you see he put us in the lead with a pretty good finish. And really and truthfully, for all the other games we've played so far this season, we've never been in that position where someone's really ran in behind and got into a position like that. So Ashley Barnes maybe could make a difference playing up front. Liverpool come forward again, and Markovic gets in behind, and watch this, shot saved. He's offside, and he runs off celebrating, and obviously is called back for offside. But you watch the replay, the ball at no point went into the back of the net. So why is you celebrating, fam? What? I was so confused. I had to go instant replay and rewind that so many times. I thought it was some sort of bug, like it was saved, but then it kind of glitched into the net. It didn't even glitch into the net. It never hit the back of the net, but your boy's running off celebrating. You see Danny Ings hitting the post right there, trying to get Liverpool in front, and almost did. We get a chance to get in front. There's a beautiful through ball. It's played into Gudmundsson, but Karius is there to keep the ball out of the back of the net. It's not till the 88th minute where we get another chance, and Sadio Mane is just doing bits. Look at he left man on the floor, puts it into the box, and Georgie Wijnaldum runs in, gets in before our defender. And to be fair, I don't respect this man at all. I don't rate Wijnaldum, but it's a pretty good finish. It's a good... Look at Mane doing bits though. Look at what... Was that Loughton looking like, bruh? Mane absolutely twisted him up and just left him on the floor, and then he put the ball in. Wijnaldum again. It's a pretty good finish, and he gets the lead for Liverpool in the 88th minute. Heartbreaking stuff, but in the 90th minute we was able to get a chance. Westwood plays it out right hand side. Gudmundsson back post finds Brady, and Karius makes the good save. So right after Liverpool take the lead in the 88th minute, we come down the other end and create one of our best chances of the game. But Robbie Brady is denied by Loris Karius. And Klopp, I mean, we shake his hand. We're a little bit unhappy with that result because we played pretty well against Liverpool in that match. And the last minute winner from Wijnaldum has denied us anything out of the game. So another loss this season. Obviously now we're on the back. We've lost our last 3 games. One against Tottenham, one against Crystal Palace, and this one against Liverpool. We see we were in transfer negotiations because I'm really not happy with this squad at the moment. I see some promise in it, but it's really not. There's nowhere near enough depth for me. I'm trying to sign free agents, as you can see, but You ain't even got a team and you're playing hardball. Dude said he wanted 20,000 a week. I wasn't willing to give it to him. Negotiations broke down. Prior to that, he'd been asking for a 4-year contract. You're a free agent. Just take what you get. I wasn't willing to give him any more than 2 years. Really, I didn't want to give him any more than a 1-year contract. But he was playing hardball at that point, so I said, you know what, 2 years, we'll do that. But then his wage demands were just too much. But you see, we're playing in the Carabao Cup now against Manchester City, and they are playing a damn near full-strength side. I mean, you could even argue that that is their full-strength side, other than Fabian Delph right there in the center of midfield. But on FIFA, that's probably their full-strength side, because Fabian Delph is an absolute beast on FIFA. So it should be a tough game against Manchester City. They're playing it's a weird formation, to be honest. No real width in their formation, especially considering in this match particularly, their wingbacks didn't really get forward too much. But you see, Ashley Barnes was playing just behind Sam Vokes in this one, and he's getting another shot off. We're really on the offense against Manchester City as Brown. Oh, I almost mispronounced for a second. I thought that was going into the back of the net. I played myself. Look, I mean, this one thing I do want to say about Barnes. As you'll see, he is a lot more active than any striker, any other striker on this team so far. As you can see, Sam Vokes creating the chance, and we are on top of Manchester City in this game. Barnes is a lot more active, but his finishing, despite the fact that his finish against Liverpool was pretty good, it's not so great. Like that header right there, he should have put that into the back of the net. But at least we're creating more chances. We get another one here as Goodmanson slides in Sam Vokes. 90 minutes on the clock. And Sam Vokes gives us the lead against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup right before the end of the game. And that is no more than we deserve. You can see from the highlights, we were all over Man City. They had the one highlight with Kevin De Bruyne. Everything else was Burnley. Everything else was coming up, all Burnley. We dominated them. They was not themselves. I don't know what was happening to them there, but we picked up a win. And now we're into our final game of the episode. And this is the lineup we're going with. Tarkowski in there still. Barnes again leading the line in this match. The 4 still out, so Hendrick in attacking midfield. We're playing against newly promoted Huddersfield. Obviously, Tom Ince on the wing is someone to look out for. Mounier up front, someone else to look out for. But we get the first chance of the game. And again, it's Barnes. And I don't know if we could put that one down on him. It's a pretty good save. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we could put that one down. It's actually a really good save, to be honest, from the keeper. But it's another chance wasted from Burnley. That's what I'm worried about at this point. 30 minutes, we get another chance. And we put the ball into the box. Robbie Brady onto the head of Barnes again, hitting the crossbar. So could Barnes be the answer to our striking problems? Kind of, because we're creating a lot more. But at the same time, we're not necessarily taking all the chances, which isn't really a solution. But Huddersfield, you see Tom Ince going ham with the steppos, finding Mounier. And once the CPU on Legendary get themselves in these positions, it is a nightmare. And you see the shot saved, it falls to Mounier and hits the post off the rebound. Once they get into their positions, it's a nightmare. When they got their back to goal and they're kind of passing it around inside the box, man, you're going to have problems keeping them out right there. Jeff Hendrick again getting into a good position, getting the shot off, forcing the save out of the Huddersfield corner. And again, you see we're causing trouble from corners. We get another one. Robbie Brady whipping it in again to Barnes. And again, he should be putting that one in the back of the net. Obviously not getting the right connection on that to flick it in. But, I mean, there are defenders around him. But it's pretty much an uncontested header. Like, no one really contested it with him. Nice little ball over the top from Westwood. Finds Robbie Brady. He finds Goodmanson back post. And the keeper makes a good save. 58 minutes into the game. Mounier coming forward again with Huddersfield. Again, back to goal. Spins around my defender. Tries to bend it into the far post. But he misses the target. Robbie Brady stepping up of a free kick this time. And just a bit too much bend right into the hands of the keeper. We're coming forward again. 85 minutes running out of time. Still no score. Ward plays it inside to Robbie Brady. He shoots and he hits the crossbar in that one. And it bounces out for a goal kick to Huddersfield. But that was all for this match. We draw with Huddersfield 0-0. I don't know. What do you think about that particular result? Do you think we deserve to win, or do you think a draw was a fair result? I think we had the better of proceedings. We attacked. We created a few more chances. But Huddersfield weren't bad, to be honest. They created a few chances of their own. But also, I don't think I mentioned that. I keep meaning to mention. You see from training right there. When I mentioned before that my other things didn't save and I had to go back and do them, we also got a new Scout Future Star. So the guy who was in episode 2, the Scout Future Star, he's dead. He's dead and gone. We don't even know him, bruh. We got a new Scout Future Star, and it was Lee. I think his name is I can't remember his first name. His surname is Lee. They got similar potentials, but he plays center midfield, this new Scout Future Star. So we're training him up, and expect to see him. I mean, I don't know if I can say soon, but just keep your eye out for him. This is the Premier League table. At the end of the episode, we stay in 13th position. 7 points from our first 6 games. Again, let me know. We're 6 games into the season now. I'm going to ask you again when we get 10 games in, because that's where you usually start to judge the season. But how do you feel we're going from our first 6 games? We've had a pretty tough start. 7 points out of them. What do you think? Is that better than you expected? Worse than you expected? Let me know.